Well, it has been a good while since I've last streamed. I'm not going to get too into it. I'm just going to quickly go over why. I finished university, I got a job, didn't have time, lost my job, had my graduation ceremony. A lot of stuff's happened since then, but I'm back now. Um, for all of you who are wondering where my videos were on my other channel, which is just titled Nitro Dion on YouTube, that it's the same thing. It's just obviously I was gone for a bit longer simply because I was focusing on my coursework. Streams were just a lot easier to fit in. I just couldn't do the video editing at the time, and it was just easier to do a stream at the time because I could just sit down, play, and not have to worry as much. But I'm back now. For all of you who are probably watching this after the fact, if you're watching this on the Nitro Dion channel, yes, I'm streaming content as well. I'm streaming Automobilista 2 today. And we are going to be using a career app called Racing Life World. Now, some of you may know the original Automobilista 2 app. I'm just going to refer to it as AMS2, by the way, because it's a lot quicker. The original AMS2 career app that had a very similar name, literally just called Racing Life. This is by the same developers. They've been working on Racing Life World for a while now, and recently they got out their first alpha version, but we are now on alpha version 2. So big shout out to them. If you want to try out the app for yourself, head to their Patreon. I believe it is just called the Racing Life Patreon. Let me just check that now to make sure I have that correct. Here we are. I'm just bringing it up. Their Patreon, it is called Racing Life World. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. Currently, to access the alpha version, you do need a gold subscription to you do need a Racing Life World gold membership. I do. That is $6 per month. It's honestly worth it, and yeah, I highly recommend it. So there are some features not included yet that were in the original Racing Life. They're currently still being worked on for this version, because basically they're doing a complete rework of the entire thing. Anyway, for those of you who watched my channel and knew what my rig was then, with the trusty old T300, now my rig has been changed a bit. I am now on a direct drive wheel, the Mozart R5. I've got the ES wheel and the KS wheel. I'm not using the SRP light pedals. I did try using them for a bit after I got this R5. I got the load cell mod. It just wasn't for me personally. I've gone back to my trusty old Fanatec CSL load cell pedals. The elastomers were a bit too hard. I did try the 3D wrap mod. It was alright, just felt a bit too hard on the brake pedal for me. So I went and got some cheap springs off of AliExpress. They were great. I can actually put these. There's actually some pedal travel now, and it feels a lot better. I can trail brake a lot better, I found. Anyway, soon I will be getting I will be getting that 3D wrap mod, so the clutch and throttle pro kit for this, and the noise reduction mod. That's not important though. The shifter's actually changed. Before I had a Thrustmaster TH8S shifter, I believe it was. That was great, but I was looking for something that could do both H pattern and sequential. So now I've got the wonderful SHH Thorn shifter. This is wonderful, and honestly, I've had it for almost a year now. I have no complaints. It's really well built. There's nice resistance, which is adjustable, and I got that sequential mode. Anyway, to the actual main event now, which is Racing Life World with Automobilista 2. So we're actually going to start off by bringing up the app. So let me just open it quickly. Let's see. That is a blank screen. Oh yes, I did have to hide a couple things. I accidentally used this preset once to what was it? To record some work that I did for my university degree. Here we are, window capture. Yep, there it is, Racing Life World. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. It does say though, it's transparent in the background, alpha testing. So yes, the app is not complete yet. It's still in testing. And I just realized I set my bitrate far too high on OBS. So I'm just going to quickly fix that. Hopefully live. Yes, I can. 10,000 kilobits per second. Hopefully that'll be a lot better. There we are. Yeah, I think 50,000 was a bit extreme. By the way, you may have noticed when I last tried to stream, it didn't go so well. So that was my own stupidity. Of course, if I'm trying to stream and use virtual desktop at the same time, of course it's not going to go well. So that was my stupidity that day. Anyway. So here we have the app, and I'm just going to start a new career. I do have a personal save, by the way, which you'll see in Automobilista 2. I've moved that folder over to like a personal folder, so then like I have my own personal save for my free time. We're going to actually start with the sim racer starting career path. In the original, you would actually be stuck for quite a while in karts if you were to use sim racer, but now there's only one kart class. Actually, I think two. Yes, two. There's the shifter karts and the super karts. We're not actually going to be starting in karts at all because you can't actually afford it with the sim racer class at the moment. I presume that maybe you'd be able to get a sponsor or take out a loan. I think that is a feature that's being worked on right now. But you'd be able to start up the career like that, maybe in karts. But another option is actually something like the TSI Cup or the Copa Classics. So we're going to use the name Dion Knight. That is not my actual name. So, you know. Country. We're British. Come on. Time to get a bit proud. And you know what? I am going to use my real date of birth, but you guys won't see that. Why am I using my real date of birth? I don't know. I just felt like it. I don't know. Maybe you guys would be able to figure it out with like some cross-referencing. And I'm just going to change one setting. Currency. Let's put that to pounds. It doesn't seem like you guys can see any of that to do with my date of birth, so I'll put that back on screen now. So no, that is not my starting currency. That is just the that's just an example to show you what it will look like. That should not be like that. Decimals are a period, and when setting thousands, you use that comma, I believe it's called. I forget because I don't know my punctuation. I didn't do well in literacy or English, so you know. By the way, you may have noticed my microphone doesn't sound as good as it has in my previous streams. That's because I am having to use a wireless mic with my current arrangements. I'm not able to do a wired setup for audio. So at the moment I'm doing wireless. Once I do get a chance to do wired, I will. I'm actually thinking of getting the GT Omega Prime Lite, possibly the R variant, because I'm not running a super high-powered direct drive wheel. It's like pretty modest. I think it'll be fine. Sure, there may be a bit of lift in the middle with me going on the brake pedal, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Anyway, oh, by the way, you may have noticed that in my first video when I came back, I mentioned I was a VR sim racer, but I was using a monitor because I was still setting things up. I've now reverted back to full-time monitor usage for sim racing because it's just better overall. My eyes aren't getting strained like hell, the performance is better, and I've actually noticed my driving has improved with a monitor. So I guess I'm sticking with a monitor. It is a single monitor. It's just a 32-inch 16:9 aspect ratio monitor. It's super basic. It's nothing special. Anyway, so because this is AMS2 career, we actually do have a few options here. You can choose AMS2, EAWRC, iRacing, or Ride 5. This is something that the developers are really like advertising at the moment. It's a wonderful feature because it means that you have loads of like different simulators to choose from and different racing disciplines. So AMS2 is sort of like your karting, your Formula, your GT, that sort of racing. Basically, it's sort of your all-rounder. EAWRC, that's where you're going to find your rally stuff, basically. I mean, it's a rally game. iRacing is where you're going to see your stock car racing, so NASCAR and other stock cars. I'm not really sure on all the stock car racing. I'm not an oval person myself, personally. And then Ride 5, that's where you're going to find your MotoGP stuff. But we're just going to hit this little button here and it will filter just to AMS2. It'll do the same for the others. It'll filter just to those. There's also this registered button. Nothing appears here because I've not registered to any races right now. Okay, so the Volkswagen TS Cup. This is actually what I'm going to start with because I cannot drive the Copa Classic cars for shit. I am that bad. YouTube, please don't get angry at me. I know I swore, but I mean, like, come on. We're over 10 minutes into the stream, and you know, it certainly won't be 10 minutes into a video because I am planning on editing this down for a shorter video. But yes, this is our first race. I think after this, we're gonna lease one of the TSI cars, and then I think I might actually go for the Caterham Academy. I know I won't be making any money there for a while because I'll only start making money on October races. It's not a lot of money, but it's something, and I will be able to keep the car so long as I finish high enough in the TSI Cup. At least I have some racing I can do and some way of making money. I might end up going through quite a few years, but hey, we'll be able to race. But if I am not wrong, if I just quickly hop to October, yeah, so this is the first time we'll actually be able to make money from the Caterham Academy. If I finish first, I should get 10,000 and I might be able to buy a car outright. What's on the used market right now? I know I can't lease on the used market, but it's at least worth checking. We're going to filter to AMS2. Oh yeah, there's also this like classic car stuff that they have as well for iRacing. I'm not entirely sure on all the stuff that they do for iRacing. I've not actually touched any of the stuff that they're doing for the career on iRacing so far. So, you know. But we're just gonna stick to this. So I do wonder what should we go for? Um, is that a G40? Yeah, there's a G40 there. I wonder if there's any like G40 Cups running throughout the year. There should be. And I should be able, and if there are, they should offer money if I'm not wrong. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing a G40 Cups, which is a bit concerning. Oh wait, hold on. I think I saw one there. No, that's G55. This is a bit of a concern. We're already on June and I'm not seeing anything. Really, this is not good. Oh, okay, here we are. G40 Cup. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not going to be for a while. I won't be able to enter that. I haven't got the money for it. Also, yes, my throat is a bit bad at the moment. Sorry if you don't like my croaky voice. Can't help it. I've taken like some throat sweets. Nothing's happened so far. Oh yeah, the end goal. I'm not sure if we're gonna go for an end goal of Formula One or IMSA, like the IMSA Sports Car Championship. So like, you know, the 24 Hours of Daytona and stuff. Maybe maybe even Le Mans. I think the Le Mans track is a bit, it is a bit more technical than the Daytona sports car track. Okay, let's see. It really isn't looking good, so I don't think I'll be able to do the G40 Cup. What about Formula Trainer? I did see that was quite common, but I didn't see any money for it. Oh, okay, hold on. Here in July, there is a race which has a prize of 7,000. Well, there's a season with 7,500. Okay, so for a race. That could do. Formula V's I'm very hesitant on. I've tried driving them again recently and I'm just not good with them. I'm worried I'm going to get absolutely smoked if I try and drive them by the AI. I might have to end up going back to the Copa Classics at some point. I'm not happy about it because I can't drive them to save my life, but I might have to. There is some GT4 throughout the year, but that's also a bit expensive. This does not make it easy. I think it's gonna have to be do what I can and pick up what I can. How often is the TSI Cup? Because there's one there at the start. That's the hot cars. That's got quite a big prize pool. What are the hot cars again? It's been a while. Right, okay, I might have to look into that. So it's like the Beetle and yeah. Alright. I might have to look into that one. Okay, so I don't know why it's calling it the TS Cup, it's the TSI Cup. Oh well. But yeah, let's see if we can find another TSI Cup. If I'm not seeing anything. Oof. Yikes. I think there's just that one TSI Cup throughout the year. It's only it only goes over the first and second month. Okay, doesn't really make things easy for us, per se. There is the GT5 Racing Club. I wonder if that has a prizes throughout the year. That seems GT5 seems to be I'm not seeing any registration fee, so it might not actually offer anything. Oh wait, hold on, the Euro trophy. Oh, god damn it, why is the entry so expensive? I don't even meet the fame requirement for it. How much are GT5s? Okay, so 20,000 each. What's the lease for them? Oh, that is actually very cheap. How much does the Euro trophy last for? Only 2 months. Might be able to afford that. Although I will need something to do throughout the year as well. How much is a Formula Trainer? 10,000. That's actually very cheap. Only 400 to lease. How much does the Formula Trainer Cup last? Okay, 3 months. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll have enough money afterwards though. Actually, no, I might. Yeah, I should do if I do the TSI Cup. So long as I actually. Hmm. Because it's not per race money. It's you only get your money after the season. Well, after the championship's done. Yeah, this isn't looking good. I actually wonder is oh, it's supercars. These are a pain to control. Oh, this is not easy. I've really not put myself in a good situation, have I? Um, it might be worth doing the TS Cup, buying the Formula Trainer outright, doing the yeah, I'll do the Formula Trainer race in July, I believe it was. Yeah, I'll do this championship, get the money, win, and then I should after that I should be able to comfortably lease a GT5 and compete in the Euro Trophy. Wait, no, I won't be able to because I can't afford the entry. Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. In that case, what about if I then I wonder if I should do. Hold on. If I just get the calculations done quickly. So I would have to win to possibly make this possible. So if I get a calculator up quickly, and then we're going to go to the start of the month. We compete here. We lease one of these cars. I think it would be a 2 month lease. For the cheapest option, I wonder if actually are these all the same price to lease? No, it does get more expensive. Honestly, I feel like the Virtus GTS is going to give us our best shot, and it's the best lease. It's sort of like that middle ground. Because the Polo is actually more to lease than the Virtus. Because if I check this, yeah, I save a lot more money with the Virtus. So I'll lease the Virtus. I'll probably get the GTS because that's 3,830 after the first payment. and then that's 3,515. Realistically, I could probably still do it with the GTS. So, considering we have 3,515 after our first payment on it. No, actually, put 9 there. And then we need to take off another 660 because it's a 2-month lease. So that leaves us with 2,855. And then we also have to pay an entry fee of 1,200. That leaves us with very little money, but I think we should be fine. So let's bring this up again. So we're then going to minus 1,200. And I know I've got the Discord up here, but I'm just going to close it. Okay. We're left with 1,655. Then if we add on the 1,500 we win, if we do win outright on the championship, not 1,500, 15,000, sorry. That gives us 16,655. So what we then do, we won't earn money for a bit because we're going to be doing the Formula Trainer races. But we get the Formula Trainer Advanced, and then that's minus 10,000. That leaves us with 6,655. Okay, stick with me, guys. So, of course, we don't earn money for a bit. Oh, wait, hold on. I did forget there is also car condition. Ah. Yeah, that might cause an issue later on. We'll worry about that later on. If it does become an issue, then we've sort of screwed ourselves. Well, no, I've screwed myself if this doesn't work. Okay, so then we actually have the championship race sort of thing. So we take 600 off for the registration. That leaves us with 6,055. Then we win 7,500 if only we win in first place. And that leaves us with 13,555. Okay, I don't think that's going to work then. No, not unless I lease the Caterham Academy for the October race. Yeah, because I only have 55 left if I buy it outright. And I need 800 to register. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Because what we'll do is we'll keep doing the Formula Trainer races. And then by the time that we get to October, right, we'll do the Caterham Academy. And we'll get 10,000 from that. So if we quickly check how much it is to lease it. So it's 540. The first time payment is 1,215. So if I check that. So that's 12,340. Okay. And then depending on how much how long this lasts. Okay, it lasts for 3 months. So I believe it was 540 per month. So yeah, I'll need to do 540 twice. I believe that comes out to I believe that comes out to 1080, and the reason I went quiet there, guys, is because my headphones have an annoying feature where they'll automatically power themselves off after being left on for a certain amount of time. Anyway, so just to make sure that I get this right, so we'll do 540 once. So that takes us into November. That's the 1000. That brings us down to 1800. And then we'll do 540 yet again. That brings us down to 11,260. Now, we then have to, then if we win, we get 10,000. So if I add 10,000 onto that, we're left with 21,260. From there, I have to figure out what I would do, because I'll probably end the lease on the Caterham Academy car, because obviously I'm not going to keep paying it if I'm not going to use it. Then depends on what we do after that. We could take yeah, there's not really much we could do unless we choose to do Copa Uno or the Carrera Cup. I think we take the year off. I think we take the rest of the year off after finishing up with the academy. And then I believe there should be another TS Cup at the start of the next year. We could also just do another Formula trailer race. All right, and I think I should also just barely be able to afford repair costs for the Formula Trainer Advanced. If we are able to, yeah, we should be fine so long as the damage doesn't rack up too quickly. Okay. Because there is actually a damage system they implemented, so the condition of your car, that is actually dealt with if you go to staff mechanics team. Your mechanics will basically maintain your car, make sure it's all right. So we're actually going to start off now. So we're going to register. Confirm. Now we need a car. We can get the Virtus GTS. Okay. Now we want to go here. We want to register the Virtus GTS. And oh, actually, I just realized. I wonder if we'll be able to get a decent Formula Trainer if we go to the used dealership after we finish this. Maybe. Anyway, I'm just going to launch the game quickly. So whilst my PC decides, there we are. We're just going to go to this page quickly and it will help us sort out the championship. Let's go quickly turn off window capture. And no, don't turn on the virtual camera OBS. Oh no, AMS2's try crash. Wait for the program to respond. I'm sure it's fine. I'm also going to turn on audio output capture. And I hope that's on the correct source. Yep, that should be on the correct source. Once there's sound, you guys should hear it, like the background music of the game. Oh yeah, I can see it should be able to detect it in just a second now. Tell you what, AMS2 does take a while to load. I should have had this open in the background already. Then also my headphones wouldn't have turned off. So, oh. Well, thank you, AMS2. You deleted my career that I was doing last night. Oh yeah, this is just something I was doing in my free time. So, you know what, we'll just quickly create a stream preset. I hate this. Sometimes my keyboard just decides to not work. Ah. Well, we'll just do RLW. Okay, so it's not Formula 3 Brazil. It is the TSI Cup. Save. Number of opponents. It was 24. I know it exceeds the amount of available liveries, but hey, I'm not the one who's calling shots here. So it's a single race per round. For qualifying, I'm gonna set it 2 hours before. 15-minute qualifying, half an hour practice. It will be a lap race, 14 laps. And we're just gonna say it's like 8th of January 2025. Because it does actually give you a month and a year to use in racing life. It just doesn't actually give you a specific date. We're going to set it to 4 weather slots, and we're going to set them all to random. And I'm going to set it to real time because I do like that real time weather progression. I believe it's a standing start. Not sure if that's actually decided here. Doesn't seem to be. We're going to do a standing start. Okay, random. Oh, my throat's going to be sore tomorrow. And we're just going to set this last one to random. Okay, and then I believe it's 3 rounds. Yes, it is. So those other 2 will mimic the current round. Got the track wrong actually. This needs to be Gateway Raceway Road Course. So Gateway Road Course. Is it short or long? Short. The second round is at VIR, International Patriot. I hate VIR, but oh well. And then the third round is at Snetterton 100. Okay, it could be worse. Snetterton's actually a fairly easy track. I will say my reason for hating VIR is simply because whenever I've driven it in like in cars that slide around fairly easily. I mean, like the TSIs don't slide around that easily, and I've just realised the AI opponents changed. Oh, I know why. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Alright, so it should actually be a 24 car race. well, 24 opponents, with me being the 25th. But one of the tracks doesn't actually fit it. Doesn't actually fit more than that. I wonder which one it is. Let's check this. This should have the available. Yeah, so max grid size is 48. Oh wait, no, I was into Lagos. Uh, 32, so it's not that way. Is it VIR? Because it does look like quite a small track. It is VIR, and I wonder about Snetterton. Okay, Snetterton will be fine. We just need to replace VIR. So I presume the developers know about this. It's simple. We can just replace, because if I put it back on screen, there's actually this replace track button. Ah. Yeah, it might actually cause an issue. Right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to run 13 cars. Not that I wanted to do that, but we gotta. Also, this is meant to be February. I'm just gonna put it like smack bang in the middle of the month for, well, 16th, close enough. We'll put this a bit later in the month. 21st. Sure. Let's do a pit speed limit of 50. Okay, this is actually going to cause a bit of an issue. But we'll run with it. Okay, so we need to select the car that we'll use. Oh wait, no, this might fix it. We might actually have 24 opponents. No, we don't. Okay, that will be a bit of an issue. Right, something I'm actually terrified of. Putting the AI skill up to 100. I did race them last night. Suffice to say, they drove like complete shit. But, oh well. Also, I know this hasn't been a very interesting stream, but we're about to get to the fun stuff now. We're actually going to get to the racing. I should say this now. If I have to go at any point, that is due to a delivery I am expecting. My mum ordered something, I believe some food. And, ooh, I wonder what I've got arriving. Apparently I've got package arriving. What did I order? I'm sorry about this. This is very unprofessional of me. A Royal Mail. Hold on, I did get an email about it as well. Oh yes, okay, so at the moment I'm just using the in-game dashboard stuff. I've got like an actual dash arriving, well, not actual dash, I'm getting like a mount for a spare phone I have. That basically will be a mount for me to put that phone in, and I can have like lovely dashboard up. By the way, great dashboard if you need one. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, I will be right back because your boy needs to go to the loo before he starts driving. So I'll be back in a jiffy for you all. And I'm back, and I realised that I forgot to adjust the laps of each race accordingly. So we're gonna have to delete this one and just throw it back and just put a new one in. Here we are. And a bug I absolutely hate with Automobilista, which hasn't been fixed yet. Razor, fix this bug. Every time you go to edit a championship, you have to keep setting weather progression in everything to real time, otherwise it sets it back to sync to race. And I don't even know if this is working in race. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Razor, this needs fixing. It's really annoying. Also, another bug, the last weather slot will always if you've got 4 weather slots, it'll always change the 4th one to the 3rd weather slot. It's annoying, Razor. Please, you need to get this fixed. It's a bug I've been experiencing ever since you released the Super Trophy trucks. I've spoken to the developer of Apex Rivals as well. Everlasting Apex, that is another career app I use, by the way. The developers said I thought I wasn't going crazy because I mentioned this to them, and they were just like, yeah, so I'm not isolated to this. They experienced it as well. I made a report on your guys' forum page. Please fix this. Anyway, 20 laps for VIR. And then finally for Sneston it is 22 laps. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of laps. Okay, there we are, that's the car selected. Alright. Should be ready. So we are going to start, and I'm going to get the racing gloves on. Here we are. And I'm actually going to wait till we're in because there's a touchscreen detector on my right hand glove, but I'm using my right hand to control the trackpad. Lovely. The game crashed, guys. Great. Why did OBS move to my second screen? Okay, OBS, stop moving to my stop changing monitor. Jesus.
Sounds good up here. How you copy? This is your spotter.
There's crew chief. I'm a professional streamer, guys, don't worry. Also, if you want to support me, my link to my check your account is in the card on Twitch. Just send me a bit of money my way, help keep these streams going. Anyway, thankfully the game didn't take too long to load that time. It didn't try to crash. What? Huh? Oh wait, that's my own fault. Okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind over my own stupidity. Okay, just gotta... No, not 60 times. Why did I think that would work? It's got to change these back to real time. Razor, please fix this. This never happened before. I've just got my left glove on, guys. God damn it. Real time, save, save, save. We're going to make sure we select the correct one this time. The Virtus GTS. Okay, we're good to go, guys, finally. Only took about only took about 20 years to sort it out. Okay. 13 litres is not going to be enough for the practice session. I mean, like, I'm not planning on taking the full time for the practice session, but let's put 20 litres in, give us 22 laps. Yeah, I'm not planning on using the full time of the practice session. It's just useful. Okay, we're going to change auto shift to off. Pit limits are on. Clutch in. Upshift. We're going to hop into second gear because as soon as we come out of here and take the pit limiter off, we're going to need to upshift anyway.
It's clear. Push all you can. Your brakes are cold. We need some heat in them.
I think the last time I drove this course in this game was when I was driving the Formula V's, the original Formula V's. I think it was last year during the summer, or this year, I can't remember. All I know, it was after the 1.6 update. But we didn't have Gen 2 yet, and I'm off track. Okay, maybe sending it a bit slower, cause if I just keep turning, I'm probably just gonna end up with understeer. It is front wheel drive after all. Also, if you're wondering why my FOV is so close, this is optimal FOV for my setup. Ah, did I leave TAA on? God damn it. I know it was like a highly requested feature for this, but I just think it looks bad in some situations. Like, it looks a bit odd on the curbs. Well, mostly the curbs is the issue. Ah, got a bit of hair in my mouth. I think I'm going a bit slower through this one. I wasn't really paying attention to my
120.52
speed much. Probably going to regret putting the AI up to 100 because I am very low skilled. Okay,
just run on 120.40.
Full throttle. The banking will help. Still got hair in my mouth, god damn it.
Third.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a lot of time to make up. think it's sector 2 where I need to make up the most time.
Leaders just run off 120.18.
Yeah, it's the exit of that corner where I need to optimise.
It's a new quickest lap for Lopez, 119.32.
I just need to optimise the exit on this one. Actually, it's not too bad. If I can get a bit tighter onto the inside throughout, it should be much better. Jesus Christ, 2.2 seconds off the... Oh god, I really messed that up. I could have gone way closer into the inside.
55. Your sector 3 times okay.
Okay, 0.9 off the pace. Still quite a bit to make up, but should be able to do it. I'm also weighed down by quite a bit of fuel. If I had less, I might be a bit faster. Oh, I messed that up. Real bad. As long as I can qualify about midfield, I mean, like, this is only practice right now.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Your rear brakes are cold, be careful.
Okay, so I was a lot tighter there, but I sort of messed up.
Good lap, that's your quickest so far.
A couple
Your
corners
sector 3
ago.
time is quick.
I don't know the corner numbers or names of this track. Okay, 3DS there. I'm gonna call this one Deceptive Bastard. Oh, I think I tried to get a phone. I think my mum tried to call me because the stream paused on my phone. I was keeping an eye on it on my phone because I just don't trust OBS anymore after my Remnant stream.
Me too, good lap. Put your best so far.
Where OBS showed everything as like completely fine, but then 90% of the stream was just frozen. Okay, so we're around about the top now for our pace. We're on, oh wow, we're actually second. I might actually be able to get pole when qualifying comes around.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Good lap. That's your best today.
Or just barely off pole.
Your sector 3 time's okay.
It was fluctuating quite a bit. Ah, yeah, okay, I was playing with thunder a bit there. Playing with thunder, playing with fire, I think it's actually the term. I did cut it a bit close to the limits. I'll see if I can get pole in practice and then I'll head into the pits and check to see if someone tried to call me.
We got 20 minutes left here.
Hold it in second. Upshift on the exit.
You're at 10th off in sector 1.
Yeah, I thought best to hold the gear through that corner rather than that downshift. It might have upset the balance. I need to get a tyre into the exit there.
Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace.
Tyre into the exit, tyre into, around the apex, because I'm not actually hitting the apex at all, I'm miles off from it.
You're the quickest overall. Your last time was 119.13.
I'm going to turn off damage repair and I'm just going to go into the pits and just return. So, just going to quickly do a call out to my crew chief. Request pit stop.
Understood. Pit stop requested.
Yeah, so that's a macro I set up myself. Like, usually it is just set to Q, but I don't think it's auto set for Automobilista 2 in crew chief. Might be.
Car on your left.
Anyway, I just found Q as a secondary keybind.
Hold your
Oh, I
line.
went into the wall there.
Clear on the
Just
left side.
quickly cut over.
Okay, crew's ready.
On your right. All clear on the right.
Actually, yeah, keep the speed up. Then start slowing down here. Get the limits
Watch your
on.
speed.
Yeah, you got loads of time then to slow down for pits. Hey boys, don't worry, I'm just coming in. Right, just gonna escape and then return to pits. And then we'll keep an eye on things from here, see how it goes for a bit. We see the... Oh, okay, so I've really got to keep an ear out for that delivery now, because basically I just did that Amazon like Morrison's delivery thing. Okay, I know why it stopped. How about that for timing? My mum's calling me now. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, so you'll just quickly hear the game in the background. I forgot that if you alt tab out the game, time does not progress. So we'll find out what happens when I'm back.
Fifteen minutes to go.
And I'm back. So, yeah, I found out why the stream paused. That was simply that was simply just YouTube's usual take a break thing. I never turned it off on my streaming account. As for delivery, my mum should be able to take that when she gets back. She is on her way back now. So hopefully we won't have that interruption. But we might have an interruption of my mum coming into the room. Because the doorbell's actually just on a table just on the other side of the room right now. It's not too far away, I can just hear it. I can hear it still, perfectly fine. Anyway, not much. I don't think yeah, it doesn't look like they're getting much faster. I think I might skip to end. It should simulate the rest of the. Yeah, it's that little thing that flashed up. It actually does simulate what would happen for the rest of the session. All right, we're now going to continue to qualifying and see how good or bad we do. Okay, got to turn auto shift off again. And off we go.
Hit exit is clear. Get what you can. Okay, we have 14 minutes to get the job done.
Okay, cold tires right now. Take it easy on the
Full
outlap.
brakes all around.
No, we've already got someone out there. The room in right now actually is quite dark. I'll have to turn the light on it a bit. And here we go. Okay, I think I did better through there. Okay, my exit's not quite as good as it should be, but I was definitely better through the corner. Feel like I was a bit too slow though. Oh shit, they're coming down.
Clear on your right.
I might turn the aggression up. They might be more willing to make moves then. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where the track limits are there, but I think it's that darker piece of tarmac. If I fully go over that, I think I go out of track limits there.
Sector 1 is
This is a bad lap.
0.43 off the pace.
I'll try one more lap. See if I can get a bit faster. I do feel bad for this guy. I think I impeded their flying lap a bit.
You're down a 10th in Sector 2.
Well, actually, I guess if we're playing by the rules, this should be my last lap. Who cares? We'll go one more. The rules are a bit different
Quick in Sector
here.
3. It's a new quick lap for Tom. 119.44. You got cold rear brakes, be careful. Ten minutes left here.
Oh, I could have gone a bit fast through there. That's a pretty deceptive corner there.
Sector 2 is 0.29 off the pace.
Okay, you know what? We'll pit this lap and then
Your Sector 3 time is quick.
if the position gets taken, I'll try and get it back. Request pit stop.
Copy that. Pit stop requested.
I don't think there's any like things that are going to be changed.
Sector 1's 0.34 off the pace.
Yeah, I didn't go well.
Figures ready. You're 10th off the pace in Sector 2. Watch your speed here.
I tell you what, it gives you that grid penalty just for like speeding for like for like less than a second. I wonder if that's how it is in real life. Because I'm pretty sure there is like a bit of, you know, leniency. Oh well, nothing I can do really. Right, well, return to pits. Why does it say I'm? What is that? The Belgian flag? The Belgian flag, or is it the German flag? I'm not sure. For some reason, sometimes it shows me as. It sometimes shows my flag differently. Alright, let's see how this one goes then. I'll leave it for a bit, see what the result is.
119.05.
Well then, okay, out we go. More driving, guys. I know it's a bit cheap to do this, but I'm doing it anyway.
The exit's clear. Push while you can.
Imagine if Ghost wasn't a thing. He would have gone right into me.
We need to get some heat in.
As
Left
bad as
side.
the Ferrari F1 team
All clear on
releasing
the left.
their drivers from the pits. That's right. I know about their unsafe releases. too fast, way too fast into there. Okay. Well, hopefully it's an outlap.
Five minutes left.
Alright, let's go. I'm worried that the AI in front's gonna slow me down a bit.
Car on your right. Still there. Careful, still there.
Shut the gap. We can hold on to this pace. Okay, I need to try and hold on to this pace for the rest of the lap in order to get pole. There we are, pole. Request pit stop.
Copy that. Pit stop requested. Hold. Your rear brakes are a little cold.
Alright then.
Sector 1 is 0.7.
I feel
off the
this is
pace.
really cheap because I feel like we're going to be in the race and I'm just going to be so far ahead of the AI that it'll basically just be me driving on track. So I think I am going to increase the aggression to max. They might actually push a bit more. Because I feel like they're playing it very safe right now. Who knows, it might actually end up making them make mistakes a bit more often. Hey Twitch, what was that about removing... Ah shit, I missed pits. Anyway, what was that about Twitch about removing the bots?
That lap is a 120.64. Two minutes left.
Look guys, if you ever see a comment where it has
Sector 1 is 1.6
a
seconds
link
off the pace.
to anything, or it's someone saying, hey, get more viewers here, it's a scam. They just try to like steal your account to scam more people. It's not worth it, guys. They'll ask for your account details, they'll ask you to send them some money to like buy viewers. It's not worth it. Don't ever do any of that. It's all a scam.
Don't speed.
Also, it says it's giving me a grid penalty. I doubt that. heavily. Oh, hello, mother.
You have the doorbell.
What do you mean? It's right. Yeah, just take it downstairs. I didn't catch a word of that. Alright, guys, to make things a bit easier, I'm just going to go take that doorbell down for her, so I'll be right back.
That's the end of the session. Pole position.
Alright, back. My mum couldn't reach her books, and she couldn't open a J2O bottle. Oh, yeah, mother? Depends what type. I'd say no. You want your crisps now? Why is there crisps in your room? Alright, I'll be right back, because now she wants her whatsits. I'm yet again back. She now has her whatsits, although I've told her off for not having her dinner first. Remember, kids, have your dinner before your dessert. Don't spoil your appetite with snacks. Anyway, let's continue to the race.
14 laps. Hold. Okay, get ready. go, go.
Why the hell is my radar there? Oh, I know what's going on. My that's my Race Labs radar. So you guys can't see this, but in the top left of my screen, I've got a radar for Race Labs. Can I turn it off? There it is. I have a keybind for it.
Start was okay, we can work with this.
Okay, I lost my position, but it's fine. I should be able to make it back pretty easily.
Careful, car on your left. You're clear left.
Should wait till a bit straight to do that. Okay, yeah, they're going to close up the inside. Can I take it back here? Maybe.
Car on
Yes.
your right.
I know
Still
it was a bit of a
there.
dive bomb, but I made it work.
Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there. Still there.
Ah, they're getting that.
Still
They're catching
there.
up. Okay.
Easy, hold your line. Clear on your right.
God damn it.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
I've noticed recently that a lot of people have mentioned
right.
the AI since the update, and it feels like it's
Hold your
slower.
line. Clear on your right.
Like, if you guys don't know, there was the... Well, I imagine you would know.
On your
But there
right.
was the... there was the
Careful,
big
still
GT
there.
update,
All
basically.
clear on the right.
Basically, they had, like, historic... more GT1s, they had the GT2 class, and they had some LMP1 and 2 classes from back in 05. But ever since that update, the AI has felt slower. So I might actually have to increase AI difficulty, along with putting aggression up to high. Yeah, we're getting that space now.
Gap to second behind is increasing. It's now 1.0.
Oh, I didn't even realise I was still on the brake a bit. I guess it makes sense. I did feel like I was putting down a bit of force, but not intentionally. I felt it, but I didn't mean to, like, put down that force, essentially. That's on my brake pedal, that is.
Your rear brakes are a little cold.
Yeah, of course my rear brakes are a little cold. Brake bias is like 66-34. Basically all that braking power's up the front.
That lap was a 120.
102.
Sector 1 is 0.6. Off the pace. Car behind you is just done a 119.80.
Oh crap, I forgot to put in the results for the qualifying into Racing Life. So yeah, what you do guys is you put in the results for both qualifying and the race. I forgot to put in the results for qualifying. You know, we got the footage through bills first. And And no, you don't get any extra payment for qualifying just yet, at least. I mean,
You're
it
in the
could be
lead.
something that comes in the future with your sponsors. I'm not entirely sure.
That lap was a 119.79. That's a new fast lap for the 119.24. Car behind's just done a 120.04.
Alright then. Oh, it doesn't look like there was a swap in position behind. I guess the AI are making moves on each other. Yeah, it's good to see the AI actually does race each other and not just the player. Because far too many games where the AI only really races the player, or they don't really race at all, they just follow a predetermined path. I'm a bit concerned about how many laps of fuel we have left. I think we should be fine. You know what, just to be safe, let's check. How many laps of fuel do I have left?
9 laps to go.
Okay, I've got more than enough laps then. Actually, I think that's just enough, because there's the cooldown lap as well. But yeah, the fuel economy on this car is not great when it comes to racing. I know I'm sort of like pushing it to the limit, but still.
The last lap was 119.41. Imagine race pace here. That's a new quick lap for the 119.06. The gap to the behind is now
Alright then.
1.1 seconds.
They are getting a bit close. But that's because I'm sort of like taking it for granted how big of a gap I get from them here.
That's halfway. You got plenty of fuel. Let's go. You've just run a 119.34. That's a new fastest lap for Ilya. 118.73.
Tell you what, I feel like they're a bit faster through there than I am. Yeah, I need, judging by their line, it might actually be better to take the outside for most of it and then hit the apex for the final bit of the corner. Which it's hard to tell if that is a corner or if it's a corner, straight corner. Okay. Going good so far. I think it's corner, straight corner. I don't know, because I'm still turning throughout the entire thing, so I think it's just like one big corner. I think I'm coming out too early.
You've just done a 119.03. It's a new fastest lap for
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of fuel for the rest of the
118.60.
race. We're on lap 10 and I've still got 10 litres. I think what happened with crew chief was it told me how many laps of the race were left rather than how many laps of fuel I had left. I think just saying how much fuel do I have left will be a better metric for crew chiefs to tell me.
You've used half your fuel here.
Yeah, we're coming towards the end of the race, so there only being 4 laps after this and I've only used half. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty. Only reason I was like sort of worried around lap 6 is because we're down to like 14 litres.
That last lap was 119.39. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Alright. Also, you may sometimes notice I grunt slightly whilst I'm racing or going through a corner. That I don't know why, I just do sometimes. It's not like I've got the 4-speed back set super high or anything. It's just something I do. That was a bad time to take a sip of my drink. Chill out, crew chief, don't worry. We'll keep the position.
Just run a 119.54.
Originally, I was thinking of maybe doing a video for coming back, or or it could have also been a stream, but I wasn't actually planning on doing Automobilista 2. I was planning on doing R-Pact 2 with with a Steam Workshop item for that. Basically, puts the 2022 IMSA Sports Car Championship into the game. Like, it has all the liveries, all the cars, all set up for its own preset. The only track I couldn't get for that was Detroit, simply because there's only one, but it's on a site where you have to like sign up to download things or like view links. I couldn't even sign up. Their sign up page is completely gone. So I don't know, maybe the site isn't being maintained anymore and they just closed sign-ups. Or maybe they were like in a situation where they were just getting too much spam, so they had to
2 to go. You're in the lead.
stop sign-ups. It's a shame it's the same situation for Circuit del Surf, because I tried finding that track and it was the same situation. Because you can't actually buy that track anymore, the license ran out, so they can't sell it as DLC anymore. Ah, I just heard a firework go off outside. People are setting off their fireworks again in my area.
Gap 2 second behind is now 1.1.
Alright, going into the final lap.
You've just done a 119.62.
Take it easy, don't do anything stupid. Just hold on to the position. It's incredibly hard to like lose control of this car. It's actually really easy to drive. A good starting car. After this one though, you should definitely like go with something that has no assist, something that's rear wheel drive. That's where the Ginetta or maybe a Caterham is really good. They teach you more about the control of these cars. The Formula Trainer is a bit more difficult to control, but I should be fine.
Great driving out there.
And that's a win. God damn, even on the cooldown lap, I feel like they're going a bit too slow. Into the pits we go.
Watch your speed here.
Don't even need to hold the wheel. Stays dead straight. There we are, first race done. Pole position and a win. So I'm going to quickly bring up Racing Life now. So usually you would go here and then hit go race. I forgot to, but then you just put in your qualifying and then you put in your race result. As easy as that. Then you just hit advance and you'll be able to start the next race. And I'm actually just going to hit go race for that one. Yeah, back to the game. And that's the first race done. Right, aggression, max. And oh boy, we've been streaming for 2 hours and it's almost 5 o'clock. Well, it's basically 5 o'clock now. Let's think, should we do the race? It's 20 laps. Could be quite long. You know what? We'll decide by a coin toss. And I understand, like, a lot of it has not really been much racing today. It's been more set up because obviously we had to deal with what's it called? I'm forgetting now. We had to deal with like setting up Racing Life, but like after that, you could just get to the racing. It's super easy. Of course, there is also the setup you're gonna have to do once your career does. Once you like choose it, once you set up your career, you get like the car you want to drive for that season. You got that stuff, but like after that, you're good. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly bring up my browser real quick, so that way you'll be able to see the coin toss. Okay. Oh, that's a bit out of frame. Yeah, you don't need to worry much about it. Yep, don't worry about my bookmarks. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna check. Okay, so heads for we go for one more race, tails for we just end the stream there. So we'll see what happens. Heads, we go again. I'm just gonna set it back to that. There we are. Alright then. So we got a practice session. We'll run a few laps, see how we do. Wait, hold on. Oh, Mom's got a delivery here. Didn't you hear that? Oh, my mum needs help because her hand hurts. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so I am going to feel a bit bad about this because I blueballed you into thinking that there's going to be another race. Unfortunately, I forgot that tonight is the night I have to empty all the bins in my house. Um, yeah, I've also got to cook dinner. It's 5 now. And also, I believe in offering like quality content, and my throat's starting to hurt, and I'm running out of things to talk about, quite frankly. I mean, otherwise it's just going to be me sitting here just babbling on about random stuff while I drive. But I do want to say, so thank you for joining me. I understand you guys were here for like another race, but hey, we got to see Racing Life World for the first time. Remember, this is Alpha, it's only version 2, not everything's here yet. Things can change. Thank you to the developers of Racing Life World for confirming that I can in fact stream it under the condition that I do let you guys know that it is not ready. It's in alpha, and if you wish to try it out for yourself, you should head to their Patreon, and that you will need a gold Racing Life World subscription to try it out. I'm not being paid or anything to say this. I do have a gold subscription myself, but send the guys over at the Patreon a bit of love. They have a Discord as well where you can keep up to date. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. We will be back hopefully very soon, maybe this weekend, with some more racing, possibly. By that point, I'll have my dash probably set up. And I hope you all enjoy your week. Now, I might even stream before the weekend. And we'll get back to hopefully some more racing. But yeah, I'll see you.